All right, so I want to talk about this dream I had 2 nights ago. I was gonna put it out, but I didn't know what the number meant. I never got a number before, so I was like, let me wait, and I got the revelation. So anyway, I was I just got done listening to worship music. I was sitting there falling in and out of sleep, just listening to worship music. Anyway, then after this, I went quiet. You know, like I don't know, there's something about just getting to the quiet place of the Lord where you just shut off everything, just like worship Him, sing music, read the Bible, and just quiet yourself, and He's there, and He will like talk to you. But anyway, so I do that, and I just quiet myself. Anyway, I fall asleep, and I didn't even know I was sleeping because everything was still the same. It was like I was laying in the same position in my bed. The room was the same. I actually thought I was awake. So anyway, a tune goes in my head, and it's like a quick tune. Never heard it before. Anyway, from my head, also hear from the Holy Spirit sing the tune. So me, I just go okay, because it wasn't like it was outside or anything. It was like from my own head. So I was like okay, you know. And then I sing the tune, and as soon as I sing it, the Holy Spirit comes upon me. Like I feel it, and it's on my body. Like it's all over me, right? And my hands start burning, like they're on fire, but they don't hurt. And I'm just looking at them, like they're on fire, and immediately I go heal myself, cause my eyes like they're starting to like I have to close them because they're in pain, especially my left one. And so, I've been praying about that, and my teeth are starting to, I don't know if you ever had teeth pain, but man, that hurt it. So I was praying, I prayed for my eyes and my teeth. Okay? And then some like it ends, right? So it ends, everything's gone. But I'm still laying in my bed. And then that's when I look over and I see, well, I don't know, tell you the truth, I don't know when these things, I don't know when I saw the number, tell you the truth. I don't know if it happened before or after. I think it was after. Yeah, it was after. So I look up, and in my room I have what was that? A fire alarm thing, and it glows green. But in the dream, it actually had numbers, and they're showing all these different numbers, and then it stops and it glows, and I saw 6, and then I saw 7, and I thought I thought so I had 67 in my head, and then that stops, and then I look over to my bed and I see something like just a little bit my bed, he's a little bit something, I don't know what it was, like an animal or something, or I don't know what it was, but I knew it was demonic. I could feel the demon, and it was like watching, I don't know if it was watching me, but I couldn't really see what it was or what it, but I could see that I was there, and I knew it was demonic. And then I woke up, and then so I don't know about you guys, but I've been having like both come at me. Like I would have a dream from God and then demon attack, or a demon attack and a dream from God, and you could tell the difference. So people gonna say, oh, it wasn't from God. It was definitely from God. Trust me, I know when the Holy Spirit's upon me. I had it happen to me a lot of times now. So anyway, so I get that number. I don't know what it is. I tried to look it up. I couldn't find anything. Right. So anyway, I'm watching a video. It's like 12 o'clock. I'm watching a video of Holy Spirit when Jeff Burley. I think that's how you say his name. Burley, yeah. So I'm on his new video. It just came out. And I didn't even finish watching the video. I'm like reading comments. I don't know, I always do that. And I'm reading the comments, and some girl put, her name is Jolyn Bradford. I don't know how to say the name. Anyways, in the comment section, you guys could go look. Oh, anyway, I'm going to read what she said. She said she's a watchman. She heard that it will come from the sky, and she said this meant disease. A disease is coming. And then she also heard the kings of the earth. So I think the evil men are going to start gathering together and start doing things. But I don't know. She didn't write that. I'm just saying, because she just put that and she didn't say nothing about it. Anyway, then she put also enter the Sabbath, and she put meaning to rest from her work of warning. So the warnings are going to stop. And then Jeff Barley commented on her comment. And he said he got the same thing, that he won't be warning much longer. Right? And then something tells me go look up the number again. So I actually go up and look at the number because I looked up the first time and it says signs of an angel. I don't know. It was about mediums and stuff, so I didn't really accept what it said. Anyway, and I seen this post before, but I didn't click it because it said riding on the beast. So I'm like, I think of the devil when I hear that. So I'm just like, do I click it? Anyway, I clicked it, and it said symbolism, number representing the finalization of creation and the entry of the Creator in the Sabbath. So I'm just like, that's exactly what she just said, and that's the number I got. So anyway, and then I was gonna look up the numbers separately, just 6 and 7. Anyway, so I go to look up just 6, and it was something. It talked about 6 meaning, it was the 6th day. What happened on the 6th day? He created man. What happened on the 7th day? He rested. So even though I don't know if that site's demonic or not, to tell you the truth, I just took what it said. But anyway, it does match up with the Bible, because what happened on the 6th day? He created man. The 7th day he rested. So 6, 7, and that's what it said, and that's what I get, and that's exactly what she got. So that's what the number meant. So I was like, wow, God is amazing. I put a comment, God's amazing. He told me this, the number, and that's what it meant. So anyway, and then the next night I got these words, 9/11 and then Prophecy Club. So I feel like 9/11, it's something big is gonna happen. It's gonna be like 9/11. It's gonna be, and if you know anything about 9/11, it was not REAL. It was, they did it on purpose. All these things. So, and the reason I spelled it, because I don't know, I shouldn't even say that date, because they be tracking these words and stuff. Anyway. And then I also got Prophecy Club, which I really don't know what that meant, because I watch Prophecy Club Stan. And the thing that really sticks out to me is he always says when the judgments hit, that's when the miracles are going to come. So the miracles are going to come. So the devil's going to be trying to get us, all these things, get us with all these things, the persecution and war and famine. He's going to try to get us through with all these things, but God's going to be fighting them head on. The miracles are coming back. It's going to be like Acts. But if you ever read it, it says it's going to be greater. You should do greater works than these, and it's going to be greater than Acts. And all that stuff is coming to pass. We're going to have to go, everybody's talking about these safe havens. We will have to go to those safe havens. If you ever read in Acts, what did they do? They sold everything they had, and then they went to these places where the disciples were, that's going to happen again. We're going to go to these places. We're going to sell off everything. We're going to give it to the people. They're going to decide what to do with it, but we're going to go back. And the food and all that stuff, we're just going to give them everything. We're all going to be together. It's going to be just like it was in Acts. But, Acts also, they walked in the miracles, and it says in the Bible it's going to be greater. I think it's because there's going to be so many of us out there doing it. It's going to be, so many. I heard this too about there's going to be a final harvest, and so many are going to get saved. And this is what's coming. This is what's coming. So even though the bad is going to come, the good is coming with it, So, and I'm getting all this from other people. Other people are saying that. I'm seeing it in the Bible. I feel it in my spirit. The Holy Spirit's been saying it. So it's like everything is coming to pass. And I already did a video about that, about, times of Acts coming again. Anyway, so the Prophecy Club said that. So I think it means that. But to tell you the truth, I'm not like, I feel like that's what it means though. That the judgments are going to hit, but the miracles are coming. And I had another dream too, where like God was imparting to me the miracle. Like in the dream, I felt like I got it. Like I could heal people, and I was gonna. And that's it. I forgot what it was about, but I know I got like something about healing. And then that dream, my hands burning. So it's like, I don't know. I think God's calling me to start. When that start happening, I'm, to heal, preach, and do all the, basically do everything in the Acts again. Okay. And then, so I'm taking a bath. I'm about to do this video, and then it's the Holy Spirit, is talking to me, and I get I was watching a trailer for a movie about the end of the world, and it was talking about how we need to hurry up. Things are gonna happen fast, And that reminded me of a movie, 2012, and it always stuck with me. I don't know. It like some, you know, certain things just resonate with you. And he said something about we, the things are coming. We have to start like being. It was basically like the same thing where we have to start rushing because the end is coming. Like we have to be faster because the end is here. You know. And I got that again. Anyway, with that comes this is 1 Thessalonians 5:3. For when they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. And you know, if you ever read about the Bible and about the end times, it always talks about that's one of the greatest representations of what is coming. It's going to be like a woman in birth, and if you know anything, the contractions happen, and then they start going faster, and then it starts hurting more. It starts starts picking up, and it keeps happening. It comes faster, harder, and stronger. So that's what I got from just being in the bathroom. I mean, just taking a bath, and I got that from the Holy Spirit too. So that is, these, I've been writing this from other places too about these earthquakes. They're going to get stronger. They're going to start, if you look at all the natural disasters happening everywhere, about the flooding and the earthquakes, God is so merciful because so few are dying. So few are dying, and they're not that big. But well, guess what? It's going to start ramping up. And that's what God, if you ever looked at the Jews too, when they fell away from God, he will always bring them back little by little. He will always start doing the judgments upon them. Well, this is going to happen. This is going to happen. It's going to keep getting worse until you say, you come back to me. And that's what he's going to start doing. He's going to keep doing it. It's going to keep coming faster and harder. Earthquakes are going to be bigger. The flooding is going to be bigger. More food's going to be destroyed. The money's going to collapse. It's going to keep getting worse and worse until the baby comes, which is Jesus, which is the rapture. So I just wanted to put this out there. Hopefully this helps you. God bless you guys. I mean, we're at the end times. I hope you know this. Everybody's, people, I can't believe people don't believe it. Everybody's in rapture vision. Just, I got a rapture vision not too long ago. Maybe I'll talk about it right now. Anyway, so I had something happen with a demon. I don't want to talk. It wasn't like, anyway. So I was watching I'll talk about it, I don't care, whatever. I was watching a thing about toys. He's going to a shop, he's going with toys. Anyway, and he's recording, and in front of the building, it was a naked woman statue. And I didn't know, cuz everything it was in the video was Japanese stuff, and that was the only thing. So he's watching, he video cams, and I see it, and I'm like, "Oh crap." And then, so I skip it, and then, I stopped watching. I couldn't. It wasn't like it was other naked stuff. It was just that part. But anyway, I was like, let me get out of here. Anyway, that night, I got attacked by a demon sexually. And it was giving me fellatio. I don't know. I don't want it to be vague, or I don't want to be... But anyway, it was, right? And the Holy Spirit said, look in his eyes. Because it looked normal at first, and then I grabbed its head, and I could see, if you ever see those scary movies where the eyes are blacked out, that's what I saw. I saw it, and then I don't know what happened next. What happened? And then it stops. I stop it. It stopped because I grabbed his head and I'm looking at it, and then I see it, and it's like, and I go into the next. As soon as it stops, I go into the next part of the dream, which I'm in a house and there's a bunch of windows everywhere. And then I open up a window, I go out, and then when I do that, I go into another part of the house and there's a bunch of windows again. And then I start feeling the excitement of the rapture. I had so many of them. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you're so excited. Like, you feel it all over your body. It's like, it's coming. You're just so happy. It's like, it's all over your body, right? So then I start jumping. I start floating, and the next, boom, I get sucked up. And while I'm getting sucked up, I'm watching. Like, it's crazy because you see, I didn't see, a bunch of people getting raptured with me, but I was watching, a bunch of stuff. And there was some, golden, I don't know if it was an angel or what, but there was something golden in, the middle. Anyway, I get sucked up, and it was amazing. I woke up. And the reason I got attacked by that demon was because of that little clip. I didn't even look for it. I didn't search for it. I wasn't even thinking about it. But I'm telling you, man, demons, once you do... like you do that stuff, they get access to you. So anyway, that was the dream, another rapture dream. Everybody's getting rapture dreams. That's one of the signs of the end. You know, he said, I'll pour out my spirit. Everybody's getting dreams of what's coming, the persecution, the wars. Everybody's getting dreams about everything. I have had so many. Everybody else is having so many. How can you guys not say it's the end? Dude, look at the way the world is. We keep getting worse. We keep trying to normalize evil things, the LG, you know, them, and they trying to force it on your kids, and they keep trying to do this stuff, and they keep trying to, you know, look at the abortions. We found out that, a baby feels pain at 20 weeks. What did these evil people do? Hey, we want to kill the baby when up till birth. These evil people, man, I heard so many things happen about New York City, and I seen that mayor pass that bill. I knew why they were going to get hit with all the things that it said. And you see how wicked the world is. And it says that's the days of Noah. And if you know, that's, man, so much, you know, we're definitely there. And then what I was going to say, prepare, buy food, buy water, buy silver, buy gold, buy toiletries, buy what you can. And then, you know, pray about it and rebuke these demons, man. Don't, you know, a prophet I listened to, Lois Sharp, King of Glory Ministries, I recommend her. She was talking about things to pray for. And one of them was they're coming against our fruit trees so that we won't have fruits to eat. The devil's coming against them. And he's coming, you know, pray against him about the children, the abortions, you know, pray against him about the land. He's trying to take our land, America. He's trying to take it for himself and Israel. Pray about that, you know, rebuke him. And then what else? And these viruses are coming. Rebuke them, rebuke them. You fight these devils. You don't sit there and go, you know, if you're a Christian, you're already a warrior. You know, the Bible talks about putting the armor of God. Well, what do you put armor for? For war. We are in a warfare. You know, we're at the end. We should be like, oh man. I was going to talk about this too. I don't know why, but whatever. It came up too. Where, I don't know why, but I always thought I was going to live to the end. Always thought I was going to see the end. I was always excited for it until I read the Bible. It's like, I don't know why. I always thought I was going to be at the end. Always thought I was going to see the end. And I always had that feeling. This is before I was saved and everything. I just always had this feeling. And then, you know, then you read the Bible and it says it's going to be the worst time period to ever exist. And then it talks about the persecution. And I'm just like, why? But hey, I'm telling you, man, I heard this too multiple times about people in heaven. Like, they wish they could be here for what's coming. I'm telling you, man, God's Spirit is going to be poured out like never before. It's going to be greater than Acts. You're going to feel them. You're going to see them. You're going to hear them. You're going to see the angels. The miracles are coming. You're going to be healing like, you know, as much as coming to you in a day, just as Jesus did. You're going to be preaching. People are going to get saved. And that's going to be, that's going to be so amazing when you preach the gospel and somebody gets saved. I'm telling you, man, even as it don't matter how bad it gets. Once you preach that gospel and they accept Jesus Christ and Jesus saves them, you are going to be, you're going to be happy, man. You're going to be like, you know, that person's going to be saved from hell. So that person that had to suffer their whole life. So, you know, God bless you guys. Hope this helps.